Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm doing another spring polygel set. So here are the polygels that I'm using today, and it's gonna be a mix between Macart and the To Be Glam polygel, which I'll get onto later on in the video. But I'm also using these cute flower charms that I got. These are the 3D ones, and I thought these would be perfect for today's look. And then I'm also using the unicorn glitter for the Femi Beauty polygel kit, and I've used this one before. It's such a beautiful glitter with amazing chunky pieces in there, so I thought this would be perfect. And if you haven't watched my previous video, I did review this Born Pretty portable mini light. So yeah, I just absolutely love it, and I will definitely be using it to apply my tips. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with my peel off base, and as that's drying, I'm sizing out my tips. These are the Amazon extra long coffin tips, and I absolutely love these. These are amazing. I have run out of my sizes, so I am having to trim them down a bit today. So I'll be using my really pointy scissors for this. And as you can see, I'm just taking down the edge just a tiny bit. And then I'm also going to be using the Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue. I prefer to use this stuff because I realized that a thicker base helps my nails to stay on longer, if that makes sense. So this is definitely like a builder gel consistency, so it's definitely that kind of thickness that you're looking for, and I feel like that will definitely help kind of keep your nails on for longer. So I'm just applying a bit to my free edge, and then I'm gonna pop the nail tip on and then kind of hold that under the mini light. As you can see, it's so easy to do this and so much quicker, so I'm really grateful for this little light because it really just made me save so much time today. And as you can see, it's also really powerful, and it definitely cured all the nails and the polygel that I'm using today really well. So then I'm just taking down the length of the nails just a little bit today, not going too short. And then I'm filing the free edge just to make sure that it's nice and straight. And also, I don't know why, but my nail cutter's not been cutting like really well recently. I don't know if it's like blunt or something, but it keeps getting stuck. So I might have to replace that. And I found that my nail tips are just not cutting straight anymore. So anyways, I'm using that little 6-in-1 nail glue as my base coat, and this stuff was thick, so you really have to go in super thin on your brush. And as you can see, I'm really dragging that product because it's so thick, and I kind of don't want to make the nail bulky, if that makes sense. So yeah, it definitely took me a little bit longer to apply my base today, but it was definitely worth it because it's honestly so good and has a really good thick consistency as well. So once that's done, I will be curing this in my full nail light for 60 seconds just because it's quicker to do all the nails at once. And then I'm going in with the Daisy polygel. This is from Macart's House of Florist polygel kit, and it's really good. It's this beautiful springy pastel-y green, but it's, I don't know, it just looks like such a nice fresh color. And I have used this in, I believe, a couple videos back, and I absolutely loved that nail set. So do check it out, I will be linking it. But today's nail inspo was kind of based off like that classic kind of spring vibe where you have all the colors of spring, nice pastel kind of shades, and then I topped that off with some flowers. Just wanted to do a really nice basic set for today, nothing too crazy. And an ombre is also quite beginner friendly in my opinion. I feel like it's definitely one of those techniques you learn as you start off doing nails, because I feel like it's used so much. So I just really wanted to film this video, and it was super relaxing to film this one. I don't know why, but I just felt like so in the zone when doing this, and it was just so satisfying as well. So I'm just basically pushing the polygel around where I want it, and then I like to clean up the sides like I'm doing now. And then if there's any extra, I just cut that off and I throw that away. And that's pretty much how I apply my polygel. Nothing, you know, too crazy. I like to work very neat rather than do like multiple beads, if that makes sense. I feel like I can just work a little faster that way, and my work is neater. So then just before I cure that, I'm gonna go in with that amazing Femi Beauty glitter in shade Unicorn. And I'm picking out some hearts here. It was kind of tricky to pick them up, but maybe apply a little bit of the base coat to your brush when picking these up, but yeah. And then I also pulled out the Shakira glitter, also from the Femi Beauty kit, just because I realized the unicorn one didn't have these stars I was looking for. So, but you can always like find the heart and the star glitter anywhere from Amazon. You don't necessarily need to have the Femi Beauty kit to do this design. So I will link like alternatives that you can find on Amazon, because I understand not everyone has these kits. So this polygel is the To Be Glam on Cloud, oh I don't remember the name, but it's Cloud something. And as soon as I started working with this, I just felt like the formula was amazing. Like it was just so soft and it was such a dream to work with. And I just had like a major flashback like as to when I first started using polygel, when I got my first polygel kit. And I don't know how, because at the time I knew nothing of polygel, but I got so lucky and got such an amazing polygel kit. The formula was great. It came with a really good base and top coat, and it was so cheap at the time. Now polygel kits are definitely a little bit pricier, but yeah, it just reminded me of that. And I wish more companies would make their polygels a little bit more on the softer side, if that makes sense. Like I love Makart's polygels, they are amazing, and I love their shade range and everything else that you get in these polygel kits, but sometimes I feel like the formula can be a little hard. Even with the To Be Glam polygel, even when my room is cold, like it would still work really well and it'll be soft. Whereas I find that with Makart's one, it can kind of go hard on me, making it a tiny bit difficult to kind of move around, I guess, like today. But it's honestly not a huge problem. This is just something I noticed after using the To Be Glam polygel for so long. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there, that the To Be Glam formula is really, really nice, and I really enjoyed working with it today. And I did do a review on the To Be Glam polygel kits. I will link them down below, and I do have a discount code with them, and that is Nails by Camin for 15% off the To Be Glam website and the Makart website. So it's just the same code for both, and you can save yourself 15% off. That's 15, and I do make a small commission from whatever you purchase. So thank you to everyone who's been using my code. It really means a lot, and I hope you are enjoying all the Makart or To Be Glam goodies, because honestly they are such amazing brands. And I know I have been posting a lot more consistently these past couple of weeks, and I just took a good look at like my channel when I started. I believe I was 19 years old when I started my YouTube channel, and I remember like how inconsistent I used to be. And now I just look at it kind of like I wish I hadn't like stopped on and like been inconsistent, because I feel like my channel would have been, you know, it would have grown so much more since then. And consistency is definitely one of my goals for this year. I feel like I've been through such a rough time since starting my YouTube channel that I just kept taking breaks because I needed them. But I've kind of I'm trying to make it a thing now to just keep going and keep pushing to produce all the content I can, not just because I want to, you know, make content for you guys, but because I forgot how much nails kind of relaxes me and how much I used to love it as a hobby, because I'm really passionate about nails and I feel like it really helped me get through a difficult time. So I'm definitely trying to be more consistent now, and thank you to those people who are noticing, and thank you to those people who were also commenting like on my post when I was like completely missing from YouTube for like months. So yeah, big thank you to everyone. Honestly, you guys are the best. But anyways, are you guys noticing how well this lamp is curing? Like this little mini lamp, I'm using it to cure all my polygel today, and honestly it's doing such an amazing job. I thought it was only like good for like curing on your tips, but surprisingly it cured my polygel so well. I feel like the only downside to using this lamp is that you would have to do one finger at a time, but honestly I don't mind that, especially when I'm trying to take my time and push out good content. I don't mind kind of taking my time when I do my nails. But anyways, now I'm going in with a Siesta, of course the most classic nude from Makat, and I absolutely love the shade. I feel like it complements me really well, and I was on the look for like a good nude, and I don't know how I didn't know about this, but yeah, now I found it and I haven't stopped using it since, and I'm using this to do my little ombre. So this is gonna be my little nail bed, and I was a little sad because it kind of started to cover up my little glitters on some of the other fingers, so I kind of tried to make it work, but on some of them it just failed. But I don't think it took away from the design. I think you can't tell too much. But anyway, for my cuticle bead, I just try to keep the bulk of the product in the center and work around it, so that way I build a nice apex, and that's pretty much what I do. And I think I'm noticing a change in the Makat Polygel formula. I am loving it. I feel like it is a little bit softer compared to the House of Florist polygels. Like I feel like this polygel was a lot softer to work with. And if you have made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you for watching this far. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love doing polygel on this channel, but I will soon be trying to experiment with like some acrylic and some dip powders. I do have the new Makat 3-in-1 Pro dip powder. Oh, I don't know if that's what it's called, but I got the new like dip powders slash acrylic powders, and I am looking to review them. However, I'm not the best at dip or acrylic, so let me know if you guys want to see a video. I have used dip before and acrylic before, but I feel like I'm not as good as polygel. But if you guys want to see the video, and I will definitely try and practice and put something together for you guys, and hopefully it's good and enjoyable. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see me review. So I know I've been rambling on for quite a bit, so I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the thumb polygel application, and then we'll get into clear capping. So I'm using Makat's clear to encapsulate, one of the best clears I've used. I really love this clear, and the To Be Glam clear is honestly really good. I used it in my short marble nail video, and a lot of people were saying like how clear that was, and I totally agree. Like I didn't notice how clear it was. The only downside to that clear polygel is that it is quite like a soft polygel, but I don't mind a soft clear polygel if it means it's gonna be more clear, if that makes sense. So honestly, the Makat polygel is also great, but I also really love the To Be Glam clear. Like those are like my top two for sure. Now that I'm done, I'm making sure to remove the sticky layer really well. Make sure to get the underneath of the nail as well, because that always tends to be somewhat sticky, so don't forget that. And I just really like to take my time here and get this sticky layer off super well. So that's why you're going to see me rubbing my nails for like a while. But yeah, this is what the nails look like so far. And now I'm just going to get into my filing routine. So I love to use a 100 grit file. With Polygel, I feel like that's all I need. I don't need like a really coarse file or even a drill to file my nails. And I just use the straight edge of the file to make my sidewalls really nice and straight and kind of narrow my nail in a bit, because I love the like narrow nail look. And then I do the free edge, and then I go over the surface, as you can see now. That's pretty much it. I make sure to look at my nails from different angles, because it could definitely look different from different angles. So just make sure that when you look at it straight on, it's like all even all around, if that makes sense. Of course, that's the goal with filing. You want your nails to be nice and even. And also don't forget to debulk, and also don't forget to don't file down your apex. I was so guilty of that when I first started doing nails. Like, I would learn how to build my apex and then forget when I file, and then I'd file it straight down because I'd feel like where the apex was like too bulky or too high. I just wasn't used to that kind of apex kind of look. So don't forget to not file that down. Then I'm going in with my buffer. This is like a random buffer. I don't even know where it's from, but yeah, it's just like a buffing block, and I believe it's a 180 grit file buffing block. I definitely like to use a finer buffing block to my hand file, because that removes all the scratches very nicely. And in my previous video, I forgot to test out the 16-1 base coat, the nail glue. So today I actually remembered, and I'm using it as a top coat. And like I said before, because this is so thick, I did have to like remove a lot from the brush and kind of apply very kind of slowly, making sure to drag that product down all over the nail. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like this as a top coat. The only thing is that it does leave a bit of a sticky layer, not as sticky as traditional base coat, but it does leave somewhat of a sticky layer, which was kind of a bum because I went in with my flowers straight on top, so I kind of couldn't remove the sticky layer after the flowers were on because the fuzzies kept getting stuck in the flowers. So I didn't show it, but yeah, that's just something to bear in mind with this. So here I'm just applying the flowers, and to my surprise, I did not know that these changed color. I was so shocked. Like, these are so pretty, but like I just was not expecting that. But yeah, they do change color, and I don't think they mentioned it even when I bought it. Like, it's not like in the description or like the title. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that. And with the thumb, I didn't have yellow, so I used white, but still pretty regardless. I guess it kind of turns like this orangey color, so it kind of matches. And these will turn back to normal. The pinky finger didn't turn back to normal until like the next day. I don't know why, but the others all changed. And then I'm adding in the little like micro beads it comes with, and I put a tiny bit of the base coat in the center of the flower with my dotting tool, and using that same dotting tool, I'm picking up the micro beads and putting them in the center. And I feel like this just finished off the nail look so well. I was so happy with how these were looking, and I really hope you guys enjoyed them too. Now I'm finishing off with cuticle oil, making sure to rub this in super well. My cuticles have been dry recently. And this is a cuticle oil pen from the Body Shop. It's a UK brand, but I also have the Macart cuticle oil, so that's the one I put in my description box, and it is a great one. So that's what I put there. And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I love the like pastel-y colors. I love the flower touches. I love the glitters, the shape. Yeah, I just love this set so much. It was so fun and easy to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.